Minecraft's got a brand new event, server, and cape that you can get right now for both versions of the game. Give that like button a firm tap for me, and let's check it out. Minecraft Bedrock main menu. What in the world is that monstrosity doing to the chicken? To kick off our big grand cape getting extravaganza today, we'll tap join the event. When we tap that, we get a little bit of information as to what's going on. Hey, by the way, Java gang, stay tuned. I'll show you how to get the cape on Java 2. Now, a little bit more specifically, this is all a part of the Minecraft collab with MCC for the 15th anniversary of the game. Between July 22nd and August 4th, this server is going to be open on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. You'll be able to hop on, check it out, play some minigames, and earn a cape. The next button we need to tap is join now. We tap it, we give it a second. You might have to download the resource pack, say yes, but wow, all of a sudden it's all blue. And then, just like that, we're here. We've landed inside of the brand new server, limited edition server. So this room right here is sort of like a little bit of a welcome room. If I walk over here and tap this button, oh, it's beautiful. Now, all over the server, we're going to have all sorts of different custom blocks and items. It's pretty sweet. You could interact with some of them, too. Moving forward, though, into the courtyard of sorts, we have none other than the legends themselves. The lusciously haired Jeb, as we can see, and Lady Agnes as well. Now, it's pretty sweet. They did a little bit of voice acting for this. If I interact with either of them...
And I'm Agnes.
This whole, talk box pops up, and they start talking to us. They'll give us, a tiny bit of information as to what's going on with this server. Then you have some options that you can tap down here. Taking a look at this server, while spinning around this stunning, breathtaking, it's perfection. On either side of us, like north, south, east, and west, we're going to have portals. These portals are going to take us off to different games. All around the lobby, you'll find these strange little things on the ground. If you step on them, it's like a boost pad, and you can go ahead and full out, all out sprint. Now, around the lobby, there are different places inside of it that are a little bit of secrets, if you will. Take this, for example. We have a sign with an arrow going down. If I go ahead and take that arrow, fall all the way down, land inside of this room, I've already found it before, but when you find it for the first time, Jeff will pop up and say, hey, no way, you've done it, buddy. You found the advancement achievement room. This room is basically a physical representation of this item on my hotbar right here, the challenge list. This challenge list is a list of every single challenge and unlock eventually once you unlock them that you will have to take on and unlock if you want to get your hands on that beautiful 15-year cape. While we're talking about the hotbar though, let's go ahead and tap at this thing, cosmetic chest. Nothing, tragically. Last but not least, we have teleport map, which is going to help you get around the server a little bit quicker. So anyways, this physical representation of all that is good in here. As you can see, some of the candles are unlit. One of the candles is lit. The lit candles in here will get lit as soon as you finish a challenge. So to get to that place that we just were at a second ago, you're going to head towards gridrunners and take a left. Next up, we'll head to Sands of Time. This is going to be another minigame. We'll check them all out in a second, but first things first, the lobby. Sands of Time, then take a right. Keep going all the way until you hit the corner, and you'll find the first of a couple different stores inside of this lobby. Now, this store right here, we're going to use the coins that we earn from finishing challenges to be able to buy some of the things. If you've already found coins, don't waste them yet. Hold on tight to them because you're going to need them to actually finish some of the challenges. Now, on the other corners of the lobby, that giant mountain, over this way to the left of Sands of Time, there are some other very crucial things, but you just keep those in mind. We'll come back to those a little bit later. On the server, you're probably going to want to jump in and take some time and explore all of these buildings. Run into them, take a look around, look left, right, center. You see, we're looking for these little things called, well, coins. I mentioned them earlier. There are a couple of different ways you could go about earning coins. One of those ways is exploring the server. From time to time, occasionally, you'll find little piles of coins, including where I found one is over in the top of this building right here. Land and touch the pile of coins to collect them. Now, also, all over this map, you're going to find tons of cool custom blocks, items, models, and more. I have a feeling all of this is being done with essentially an add-on that's inside of the server. A lot of these custom things, like, for example, these little plushies, pillow things. I mean, it's great. You can interact with them. Eventually, after exploring this lobby for a little bit of time, go ahead and head towards one of the mini games. Jump into one of the portals, tap the yes button, give it a second, it'll load another server, and then voila, you've done it. So I just went from one lobby to another lobby. And if I want to get to these lobbies a little bit quicker, you go ahead and use this map icon. Compared to the main lobby that we just were in a second ago, each mini game lobby is going to have a pretty similar concept. It's a nice space that you could run around and explore, and you should definitely do that because inside of these spaces, you're going to find even more hidden coins. Inside of Ace Race, for example, you'll be able to find some coins up on top of the tent by CPK. Alright, challenges. If we tap this challenge list, we're going to get this whole menu that pops up. The first challenges that I'd like to talk about taking on are going to be this whole bottom row of challenges, beginning with Ace Race Challenge. To finish each of this bottom row of challenges, all you need to do is play the minigame. The Ace Race Challenge is the first one that I did, and I kind of already did it before time. To finish Ace Race, all you need to do is jump into this race and basically follow the boosters. Finish the full race, and as soon as you do, once you exit, you'll not only get coins, but also an emote. Now, I highly recommend going for this bottom row of quests first, because this will help get you the coins that you'll need to complete the other quests later on. We'll go for the meltdown quest next. Inside of the meltdown lobby and every other lobby other than Ace Race, look for a controller to join the game queue. After you join the queue, if you're exploring the lobby, maybe looking for coins or something, a little pro tip for you, listen closely. The coins make a really subtle sound. Anyway, meltdown, here we go. The challenge this time, survive until the third room. Not bad. Inside of meltdown, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward game. You've got a bow. You're going to want to go ahead and take out the zombies. You hit them, you freeze them, then you punch them. You'll get some coins. While you're surviving in each room, you might be able to find some bonus coins too. In meltdown, after surviving in each room for a certain amount of time, I can't tell if it's random or what, but anyways, after a while, you'll be prompted to head over to the next room. Move to the next room and repeat until you get to the third. Also, if you're really struggling with this one, try and parkour up to something that's a little bit safer and maybe just like wait around and take the zombies out from the safe spot. And so here we are. We've almost finished the challenge. We are inside of the third room right now. In order to go ahead and survive in the third room, which is going to get a little bit more dangerous, we're going to have spiders. You might want to run around and try and find a spot where you could like stand up high or something so you don't get swarmed. Now, of course, the spiders are going to be able to climb. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. But if you have an up high vantage point, I mean, it's like, you know, you can see them coming. Third room. Just like that, I'm too good. After you've made it to the third room, if you go ahead and tap leave the game right now, back out of the thing, head back to the lobby. Unfortunately, tragically, the challenge list, it doesn't pass. What you need to do is lose the game or finish the game. I'll circle back around to that one later. Next up, an easy one, gridrunners. All I need to do first is finish the game. Now, gridrunners is a pretty straightforward one. It's sort of like a triathlon, if you will. You're going to do a bunch of different things. All you need to do is basically just do those things. No big deal. First up, it's a room with a bunch of mobs. Keep taking them out. Eventually, after you take out all the mobs, you move on to the next room where you need to paint. Not gonna lie, the painting one is kind of fun. Like, you just like throw the paint at the wall. You don't have to be too specific. After that, it's off to the next room. Inside of this room, we need to gather ingredients for the cake. To bake the cakes, you need to put the ingredients in the middle. And then after that, last things last, all you need to do is get to the finish line. We got a tricky parkour room. Jump to the corners, it's easier. And then, just like that, reward unlocked. Tap claim, and it's yours. You also get a bunch of coins depending on how well you did, which is great for the other challenges. But now that I've amassed a total of 250 coins, it's over to Sands of Time, more specifically to the left for us. To the left of Sands of Time, we have the Ultimate Championship, the Ender Cup right there. That's the big prize. Behind the Ender Cup, we have now one but two shops. One of these shops is all about cosmetic hats. It's pretty cool, but they're expensive. The other shop over here is about mascot hats, and this is the big one that we need. So if we take a look at this challenge list right here, maybe say like this one. While wearing the Lime Llama's beanie, give out 10 gift boxes. We were just in Meltdown though, so let's take on this one. To finish this challenge, we'll need the Yellow Yak's beanie. Mascot hats. Inside of this store right here, every single hat is 250 coins. We need Yellow Yaks right now. We'll go with that one. Once you purchase the hat, tap the cosmetic chest, and just like that, you'll be able to put on the hat. Now, the Meltdown challenge that I didn't finish a second ago, and this Yellow Yak challenge. Warning, it's really straightforward, but it is so grindy. For the Yellow Yak one, you need to take out 350 enemies. Oh boy, that's a lot. A couple of ways to speed this up a little bit. One, get good at the game, like don't die. And two, just really focus on breaking the ice from the different monsters. Oh, it's gonna take a while though. The best game that I ended up having was like 150 mobs at once. Also, make sure triple, quadruple check that you have the right color beanie on before you do the challenge. Next up, now that we actually have some coins, we can start chunking these away. We're gonna do a 2-in-1. We'll complete the Sands of Time one while wearing the Cyan Coyote's beanie. For the Cyan challenge, we need to collect a coin pile. And then for the other main challenge we're focusing on right here, all we need to do is survive for 2 minutes and then escape. Little pro tip, you can talk to the person to start your games. All right, so Sands of Time, this is easy. The coins, even if there are people in there with you, it doesn't matter. They're all individual. Also, personally, Sands of Time is probably my favorite game here. So you're basically inside of this big, giant, ancient temple. You're looking around for sand pedestals and coins. Across the map, there are also things like chests with more coins and different loot inside of it. The goal here is to pick up as much loot as possible and then exit through where you came in before your timer hits 0. If your timer runs out, womp womp, game over. The hardest thing for me in this challenge is keeping track of how long I've actually been inside of this place. Anytime you get sand, though, your clock extends a little bit longer, so keep that in mind. Anyways, this has gotta be it. I have to have finished. To escape, all you need to do is walk back through the portal, just like that. Brand new item. And then for the other one, the coin one, no big deal. I had to run it a couple more times, but I mean, it's easy, it's fun. Now, I'll admit it, the picking up the coin one, it could be a little bit of a grind, but fortunately, once you figure it out one time, then you kind of know it every time, because it seems like the coin piles spawn in the same spot every run. Also, don't worry about the mobs too much. Just focus on whatever your goal is. And finally, to complete what I believe will be our final Sands of Time challenge, we'll need to kick things off with the Blue Bats beanie. While wearing the Blue Bats beanie, all we need to do is pick up 100 sand. It's just like the coin one. From my experience, one of the easiest ways to collect a lot of sand quickly, and you're probably not going to be able to do this all in one run, but one of the easiest ways to collect a lot of sand is going to be head down this hallway, run past the mobs, try to not worry about them. Eventually, you're going to find this room with a pedestal, pick up the sand, turn over this way, and you're going to find this really big room. Watch out for this buddy. He's no bueno. He's very bad. Yeah, there's going to actually be quite a bit of them inside of this room, but there's also quite a bit of sand inside of this room. If you can make it through this room, at least like, you know, decently alive, well, not only will you collect up a ton of different coins, but there's like 5 or 6 different sand pedestals here that are going to increase your time across the rest of the map. Seriously though, don't sweat it too long in that room. Like, that's a dangerous room, because you got to be careful. And from my experience, I would say just don't even bother with it. If you see lava, just like maybe turn around and go the other way. Little pro tip for you though, in Sands of Time, down this like sandy looking hallway, if before you go to the red room, you turn left and go down this hallway, you'll be able to find yourself an armor upgrade easy, some coins, and some sand. Roll this fun minigame a couple of times, and in no time, hopefully, you'll find all of the sand, coins, and whatever you need. If you're looking for coins, from my experience, one of the easiest ways to rack up a lot of coins, or at least a decent amount relatively quickly, is Sands of Time. Sands of Time is so straightforward if you play it safe. The coins that drop in are literally all over the map, and it's not like you need to like beat anyone else to them, because they're there for everyone. Once again, back inside of the lobby with even more coins, let's take a look at the Ace Race challenges, because, oh boy, these ones are easy, and you can cheese every single one of them. We're going to need the Red Rabbit's beanie. We're going to need the Orange Ocelot's beanie. We'll stop there for now. While wearing the Red Rabbit's beanie, we need to run over a launch pad 50 times. There's a way to cheese it. For Ace Race, to kick it all off, all you need to do is cross the start line. Now, the launch pad, the one that we're looking for, we're going to run up into this map and run over this way. Once we head over this way, we find this red launch pad. We're going to go ahead and tap that one. We're going to jump all the way over to this one. And look at that guy right there. He's doing it against the wall. This is all you need to do. Hit this thing 50 times. You can go ahead and bounce right there, run back, bounce over that way. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And, you know, on and on and on. Go ahead and just do this for a little bit of time. Try and maybe like keep track or whatever. And eventually you'll get to 50. Easy piece of cake. After you've done your 50 jumps or whatever, unfortunately, the game does not tell you you've done your 50 jumps. You just need to have hopefully kept track or like estimate or something. Once you've done that, go ahead and finish the rest of the full Ace Race game. And just like that, we got a brand new character creator item. It's pretty sweet. Next on our list here, we'll take on the Orange Ocelots one. For this one, we need to run over 100 speed boosts with the orange hat. So before we do it, we go ahead and make sure we actually select the orange hat. Then for this one, oh, it's so simple. There are so many different spots that you can do this, but one right here is right here. Just go ahead and bob and weave for a little bit of time and hit those speed boosts. Maybe once you get to like, I don't know, 80 or something, if you're gonna actually count or whatever, then you go ahead and take on the rest of the race, because there are speed boosts all over. Just keep bobbing and weaving for a little bit of time. It's gonna be a little bit dizzying, but whatever. Like, just bob and weave. Just bob and weave. Bob and weave. 3, 2, 1, boom. And just like that, the orange one. Claim. Now that I've gone ahead and done that, I have a little bit more coins. The next and final Ace Race one is going to be the Pink Parrot's beanie. Now for the pink parrot's beanie one, once I've equipped that one, all that I need to do is run through an elytra gate 25 times. Across this course, there are 3 or 4 elytra gates. You can do this one at any of the elytra gates, but basically, all you need to do is run through the elytra gate, equip the elytra, launch the elytra off the side of the mountain, you'll respawn in front of the gate, and do it again. For some of these cheese methods here today that we took a look at, I don't know who originally found them, but I do know that Echo Soldier gave a huge spotlight to these things earlier in the week, so shout out to Echo, the man's a legend. And voila, just like that, the final Ace Race helmet. With a little bit more coins in the bank, let's take a look at one of the more confusing challenges. For this challenge, we're going to need to purchase the llama's beanie. And then, inside of the main lobby, you see the gigantic mountain. In the main lobby, the big mountain should be behind the building that you entered in. Well, first things first, you need to head over to the mountain. On your way over to the mountain, you're going to need to go inside of the mountain, on like the first floor of it, if you will. All the way at the back of the thing, shopping cart. This is a shop. We need to give out gift boxes. In order to do this, we're going to need a little bit more coins. Each gift box is 100. Ooh, does a lot of damage. In order to get this one, we need to give out 10 gift boxes. This is a great one to take on near the end because that's going to be 1,000 coins for them all. Easy way to give out gift boxes, just hold the gift box and try and use it on somebody. It's so straightforward. Now, speaking of straightforward, a lot of these other challenges are pretty straightforward. While wearing the green gecko's beanie, paint 200 blocks and a copy to painting one. All you need to do is paint the blocks. While wearing the purple panda's beanie, place 200 ingredients in the cake. This one is pretty easy to get done too. It just might take a couple of runs. My big tip to you is pick an ingredient, any ingredient, and lock in and focus on that one first. So say like do a bunch of wheat, maybe a bunch of sugar cane. If you're going for the eggs, check the chicken coop. Now, aside from the very final challenge, which is going to be a challenge that's going to take you days on days to finish, one of the more tricky challenges. For that one, we're going to need the Aqua Axolotl's beanie. After that, it's off to Gridrunners. For this challenge, while wearing the Aqua Axolotl's beanie, we need to find the lost pearl. This pearl will only show up if you are wearing the Aqua Axolotl's beanie. This pearl will also only show up near the end of Gridrunners. You're going to have to go through the entire game. Now, actually, a little sneaky fact for you. Once you have the Aqua Axolotl's beanie on, you can see the hidden pearl near the end of this game. This is right in that final race room. Anyways, until the very end, all we need to do is play the game. And so here we are, the finish line, the missing pearl with the axolotl beanie. It's right here. All you need to do is move over to it and punch the thing while you have the beanie on. This game is seriously so good for getting coins. Run it a couple times and you'll be stocked up. Alright, and so with that, aside from all of the challenges that I haven't finished, I promise I'll finish them. We've now talked about all of the challenges. A lot of them are straightforward. The very final one that you probably need to do is this Mystery Cave Challenge. So great news, the Mystery Cave Challenge doesn't need any specific beanie. Before we do anything, we need to find the Mystery Cave. The Mystery Cave is not so much of a mystery. You see, if we're looking for the Mystery Cave, we need to find that shopping cart and look to the side of it. There's an arrow that goes up inside of a bubble column. If we jump in this bubble column and go straight up to the top, then we're near the top of the mountain. If we go inside of the cave that's like literally right in front of us and keep going, it's going to be a winding hallway. At the end of this winding hallway, we have an excavator who is currently excavating. Right now, when I recorded this, we only have one puzzle excavated, but each day a new puzzle is going to unlock. And each puzzle or hint is going to be something that you need to do around the map. Puzzle number 1 right here is waving on a crown. First things first, if I tap B, I can get my emote menu. If I don't have the wave emote, I need to change emote. The wave emote is a free emote. Everybody should have it. If I tap equip right here, then I can go ahead and pick one of them, say over there, and swap it. Now, what I need to do is make my way back to the main lobby, the center spot. More specifically, this crown right here. While I'm standing on the crown, all I need to do is do a little wave, and just like that, the cave puzzle number 1 has been completed. Now, right here, up at the top of the screen, all of those other ones, those are the other challenges that you're going to need to finish. You could go ahead and probably either wait for the challenges to unlock near the end, or you could do it day by day. Back over at the same store where we bought gift boxes not too long ago, first things first for day number 2, buy a party popper. Now, back over inside of the cave that is popping right now, we have our second hint. We have a strange diamond-faced man and then a party popper. For this one, with a party popper, let's head to Sands of Time. Now, Sands of Time, all over the place, you can see those strange faces in the distance, but we're looking for a diamond one. To find a diamond one, first things first, in the Sands of Time lobby, head over to this bubble column elevator, jump into it, rocket up to the top, and then look at that right behind us. If my intuition has led me correctly, we stand in front of this one, use the party popper, and sure enough, the second cave puzzle is done. Oh, Potato Man. A little warning right here. Spoilers. If you don't want to know about the other challenges, then leave. Potato Man has dug through the resource pack and has found every single challenge right here. You go ahead and pause the screen right here and read up on the challenges if you want to maybe start thinking about it. Once more challenges have unlocked, 100% keep your eyes peeled for either a short or maybe just another video recapping every single one of those secret challenges from none other than yours truly. Alright, now Minecraft to Java gang, if you're looking to get your hands on that sweet, beautiful brand new cape, all you need to do is, well, all you need to do is everything that we just talked about in today's video. Every single challenge, all 15 of them on a Minecraft to Bedrock edition. Just like how it worked with the purple heart cape and the followers cape a couple of months ago. Once you earn these capes on Minecraft to Bedrock edition, it's a waiting game. Eventually, after a little bit of time, the cape should show up on your Minecraft to Java accounts as well. Then all you have to do is equip it. Overall, this Minecraft server right here, it is fire. It's so cool. It's a little bit of a shame that you need to like do quite a bit of grinding, like hours worth, in fact, on the server to unlock everything. But I mean, hey, it's cool. If you found anything cool or secret, please let me know about it down below or on the subreddit r/waddles. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. For even more cool things Mojang has been doing recently, check out this one. It's a crazy map they just dropped all about 1.21. It's been me, Waddles. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.